He was a chef's chef, Joel Robuchon. The name alone commands respect in kitchens around the world. He wasn't about flash or trends. Robuchon was about precision, about respecting the ingredient. He took simple things, elevated them. You saw this in everything he did, from his iconic mashed potatoes to his perfectly seared scallops. The guy was a machine. He racked up Michelin stars like they were going out of style. 32 of them. Let that sink in for a minute. 32. Nobody else comes close. But it wasn't just about the stars, it was about the food, the way it made you feel, the way it transported you. Robuchon understood that food is more than just sustenance. It's about memory, it's about experience. He was a giant. And his legacy, it's etched in every perfectly seared scallop, every dollop of buttery mashed potatoes. His influence is still felt from the highest-end restaurants to the humblest kitchens. He raised the bar for all of us. Poitiers, France. 1945. Not exactly a culinary mecca, but it's where Robuchon started, a small-town boy with a big dream. He wasn't born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He started out like a lot of us, washing dishes, peeling potatoes, the grunt work. But even then, he paid attention. He learned. He worked his way up every step of the way. From those early days, he knew he wanted more. He had a fire in his belly, a passion for food that couldn't be contained. He moved to Paris, the belly of the beast, the city of lights, of 1,000 bistros and a million dreams. He landed a job at Le Relais de Paris at 29, young for a head chef, but he was ready. He learned discipline, precision, the art of consistency. This wasn't some fancy culinary school. This was the real deal, the trenches, and it shaped him, molded him into the chef he would become. 1981. Jamin opened its doors, a small, understated place in Paris. Nobody knew it then, but it would become a legend. Robuchon poured his heart and soul into that place. He didn't follow trends, he set them. He stripped away the unnecessary, focused on the essence of the ingredient. Purity, simplicity. The Michelin inspectors came calling, 1 star, then another, and another. In just 3 years, Jamin had 3 Michelin stars, unheard of. The culinary world took notice. Robuchon was a force to be reckoned with. He could have stopped there, rested on his laurels, but that wasn't his style. He was just getting started. Section 4. A global culinary empire from Paris to Tokyo. Paris wasn't enough for Robuchon. He had a vision, to share his food, his philosophy with the world. He opened restaurants in London, Tokyo, New York, Hong Kong, each one a temple to his unique style. He wasn't afraid to adapt, to incorporate local ingredients, local flavors, but always, always with that Robuchon touch, that dedication to perfection, that pursuit of the sublime. He trained a generation of chefs, passed on his knowledge, his passion. They went on to open their own places, spreading the gospel of Robuchon. His influence is everywhere. It's in the way chefs approach food, the way they treat ingredients. Robuchon wasn't just building restaurants, he was building a legacy. Section 5. The Alchemy of Simplicity, Robuchon's culinary philosophy. You want to know the secret to Robuchon's success? It wasn't fancy techniques or exotic ingredients, it was simplicity. He believed in letting the ingredients speak for themselves. Take his mashed potatoes, a dish so simple, so humble, yet, in his hands, it became legendary. Butter, cream potatoes, that's it, no garlic, no cheese. Just pure, unadulterated potato flavor. It was about finding the perfect potato, cooking it just right, about coaxing out the flavor, or his le loup de mer, a simple dish of sea bass cooked to perfection, crispy skin, flaky flesh, served with a light, flavorful sauce. Again, it was about respecting the fish, letting its natural flavor shine through. Robuchon understood that true luxury wasn't about extravagance. It was about purity, about simplicity, about taking the best ingredients and treating them with respect. Section 6. A legacy of excellence, Robuchon's enduring impact. Joel Robuchon. He wasn't just a chef, he was an artist, a visionary. He changed the way we think about food. He showed us that simplicity can be sublime. That perfection is attainable, but it takes dedication, passion, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. 32 Michelin stars. It's a record that may never be broken. But his legacy goes beyond the stars. It's in the kitchens of his protégés, in the dishes that continue to inspire. It's in the way we approach food, with a newfound appreciation for simplicity and purity. The world is a less flavorful place without him, but his spirit lives on, in every perfectly cooked potato, every perfectly seared scallop. He set the bar high, and for that, we should all be grateful.